would you say to members of the Senate that are worried about the U.S. nuclear arsenal and some who are calling for building new nuclear warheads and resuming nuclear testing, in light of the fact that the START treaty, whenever it is actually signed, and CTBT are shaping up to be tough ratification fights in the Senate? What would you say to those senators that are skeptical currently of these treaties?
I actually, I hope to be able to spend some time in Washington with others who are trying to promote awareness of the facts of this issue. I think that there isn't enough awareness among many decision makers, not only in the United States, for example, but in other countries as well, about this international consensus and the efforts that are taking place that can either build on one another within a cooperative framework of discussions and mutual respect, or if it's a question of confrontation and choosing to opt for a military defensive approach rather than a cooperative, if you will, security approach, that really that's leading us beyond what we feel we're reaching, which is a nuclear tipping point, a point beyond which the proliferation of nuclear weapons and nuclear materials, which can fall into the hands of terrorists, cannot be reined back in. So I would say that you're choosing between a building together with the other nuclear states an environment of trust and confidence for a secure world without nuclear weapons, or you're heading down the path of increased proliferation and the exponentially increasing danger that nuclear materials will end up in the hands of non-state actors and terrorists, as well as the increasing danger of accidents taking place or miscalculations, of which there have been many in the past.